So, you guys, finally, we are going to see one scene. After 8 whole seasons, we are going to see one scene where possibly MaNgwabe, well, maybe no Khumalo, but on the trailer we don't see Khumalo, we see MaNgwabe is going to be acting like a mother to Sne. Finally, after 9 whole years, we are going to see how MaNgwabe is the mother to Sne. Finally, finally, we see another reason why they extended this season. Because we have been saying Usne was right, they are not mothers to her. One of the reasons is because they are so close to her age, and also they just always make a situation funny. They are always laughing about house. They don't act like they are her mothers. So finally, you guys, we are going to see MaNgwabe act like a mother to Sne. I cannot wait because I think I'm going to like this scene. I want to see MaNgwabe being a mother to Sne, and I want to see how Sne is going to respond when MaNgwabe stop acting like an age mate to Usne and act like a mother. And I want to see response Kasne, because that's what they're supposed to do, Vele. They are supposed to act like mothers to her and stop acting like they are her age mates, even though they are her age mate. Now, you guys, MaCele decides to be messy because he's always trying to be messy. I think his intention is to be messy because he's calling us Ne, Nompilo. I don't know why he called Sumpilo. Maybe just, I don't know why. Because if he was trying to get somebody to have his nails back, then he should have called MaCele. Because Sne and Below, they don't get along. If you wanted somebody to have Sne's back, then you should have called Mpumelelo. Because right now there is one person that has Sne's back with the kids, among the kids. I don't think Below has Sne's back. I've never, ever seen Below having Sne's back. Never, ever. So it's like you have Umosa, and then you have his wives, and then you have Below, and then you have Usne. Already a setup is not favoring Usne. So I feel like Umusa was trying to be messy. But I'm holding my breath and hoping that it's going to be positive for all parties. Because I think at the end of the day, I think Sne deserves a motherly love from his father's wives. I think Sne doesn't deserve to be treated like a joke by his father's wives. I think that they also deserve to be respected by Usne, but I think that the respect should go both ways. I think that they do deserve to have a respectful conversation from both parties. I think they do deserve to be able to air out what their issues are both ways. I hope that they won't talk at Usne. I hope they won't talk at her. She will be able to say what her issues are with them, and they will be able to say what their issues are with her. And I hope that if there are apologies, they will come both ways. Because as much as Usne has done wrong things, those women have also done wrong things, and we have seen them do wrong things on TV. And one of those things is them laughing at her child being disrespectful to her. Just the other week, we saw them do it. And we've seen them do it even when Sne was pregnant. Remember when they were making a joke about Sne being pregnant the other time when MaCele was telling them? We've seen them do some shady stuff. So I do hope, you guys, that for all parties, that it's a positive exchange. I wish that Musa was not part of it. I wish that he wasn't, but okay, uphakathi. We can't help it. Uphakathi. So that's what is going to be happening tonight. Another thing that we will see tonight is, guys, MaCele is having a midlife crisis. MaCele is having a midlife crisis. MaCele is having a midlife crisis because you can't tell me that you have a beautiful house in MaNgwabe that is falling apart, because that MaNgwabe house is a beautiful house. It's just that it's not being taken care of. Now it's falling apart. You've abandoned it. You have a beautiful house, a sea park. Now you want to leave it. You're looking for another house. Now you are looking for a site. MaCele. Now she's looking for a site. For what now? For the what? Now you're looking for a site. For the what? MaCele has a midlife crisis. MaCele has a midlife crisis. Yeah, she has a midlife crisis. There is no way. Because why are you looking for a site? Why are you looking for a house and then you're looking for a site? What's wrong? What's wrong now? You know. Then, she's going to be taking her man who is recovering from a stroke to go look for a house. Not a house, a site. And vele yimbi le no MaCele kuyasho yimbi le ndawo, yimbi vele le ndawo isehontsho. Drive through zobithi emakhaya. Bazokhukhulwa yikhukhula laphayana. Njengoba imvula yase-KZN inodlame kanje, izona imvula bekhukhula bayongena laphaya. I'm like, MaCele is having a midlife crisis, shame. Oh, another thing between Sne, I know it's an edit, that one where Sne is like, ungibeke isandla. But I think Sne is like, muke wangibeka isandla. I think that's what that is. If you dare put your hands on me, Sne at vele. It's like, hey, if you. But I think I'm going to like seeing that, because I hope that scene between MaNgwabe and Sne is not this. It might disappoint us, because I saw the exchange between MaNgwabe and her daughter. And MaNgwabe is not gentle, even with her daughter, so she's not going to be gentle with Sne. So I'm going to leave a space for disappointment. I'm hoping, you guys, that it's a good one. It will end up good, ne? But I'm going to leave space for disappointment, because this is MaNgwabe. We saw her in a exchange with her daughter, so it might disappoint us. So yeah, yo guys, how nice would it be if they had a really genuine, deep conversation, a deep exchange, and Sne ends up breaking down about how she really feels about not having her own biological mom in the mix of all of that, and everybody else having their own mother there. And do you know how good a scene they could have in that moment if all of them could just be genuine? And can they just pause and call me to come direct that scene? Do you know how good a scene they could get from that? Sne is this close to giving them a good scene, and MaNgwabe is there ready. Hey, all we need is call Sne's mother's spirit to just stand right there next to Sne right there. We just call Sne's mother to just stand there, for Sne to just feel her mother there, and you just let Sne express herself. Close to Lungelo's scene. That scene could be just as good, that scene. But they're going to give us nonsense. MaCele is just going to stand up and go there and be like, Usne, akanifuni. And then it will be the end. Sne, and then Sne realize, ay, Fusekan, akahamba Sne. Then we get nonsense. Our hopes of a genuine sin end right there. Finito. Let's leave just a tiny space so that we are not too disappointed, ne? Because hey, the same can disappoint you. Anyway, you guys, see you tonight because we are going to have a live, okay?